Once upon a time, there's a girl who, every time she goes to somewhere, she wears a red hood. And then mom gave her bread and cake for her mother. And then they started to say goodbye. And then the mother said to not talk to strangers. And then the Red Riding Hood said, okay. So she went to the hoods and to the woods. And then when she went to the hood and woods, then she saw the big bad wolf. And then when the big bad wolf was here, the big bad wolf said, where is she go? She said she's going to her grandma's house. When she said that, the wolf said to pick some flowers for her grandma. So he started to go there first. He wanted to gulp up her grandmother, and then when she wanted to try to gulp it, then she went next at grandma's house. Then when she saw grandmother, the wolf saw grandmother, the wolf swallowed grandmother up, and then the wolf started to dress up himself to a grandmother. When Red Riding Hood went to mother's house, then Red Riding Hood said, why do you have such big eyes? And then the wolf said, to see you, my dear. And then Red Riding Hood said, why do you have big
tummy?
A big
stomach?
No, a big ears. And then the wolf said that to hear you, my dear. And then Red Riding Hood said, why do you have some big mouth? And then the wolf started to say, to eat you, my dear. And then they started running, and then the wolf spit it out, and then the wolf, and then Red Riding Hood called her father, and then the father